Hey everybody, I'm here again with another video, and I'm just going to be telling each one of y'all about my goals for about the next year. Right now, you can tell if you just look in the description of, the videos when it comes to the date. It's the middle of August. So, um basically my goal is I'm going to continue being a full-time student at the college. I'm going to work at the college because jobs outside, I just have a lot of problems with the college outside of the college because either rides and stuff like that, or because they just don't work in my schedule and they'll give me days that I don't need. So I'm gonna work at the college. I'm gonna continue being a full-time student. I'm gonna be taking a few more classes than I have before because I need to kind of make up for those spaces my first year with the co-recs that did not count because co-recs do not count in their non-credited classes that are mandatory, so you can at least get to college level. So I kind of make up for that space, so I'm going to be taking more classes and just get further ahead. So basically that's it with that, I would say. And I'm planning on getting a certificate in a particular field too, either massage therapy or medical assistant. Massage therapy is my first choice because I plan on being an occupational therapist, so that's going to be a lot closer to what I want to do, at least medical field wise. But medical assistant's pretty good too, because there's, to me, with by at least down here, there's a lot more medical assistant job opportunities at least. So medical assistant is definitely a close option, but massage therapy is more what I truly, want to do, and it's closer to my field. So either or will be fine, and just continue school full time. But I'm gonna do that starting the spring semester. So and I'm gonna be working at the college because at the end of the day, this ain't free, and that program for the certificate, that first is like first payment's $1,000. So I'm gonna kind of have to run through with actually, I'm gonna actually have to run through with passing, of course. So I don't get myself farther behind. So, which I mean that's mandatory. um, and then work at the college. So that's basically how that goes. My graduated high school 2018. Let me just give you a little bit of backstory so you can kind of get to how I'm going to get to these goals. 2018, graduating. Summer, I didn't do anything. The payments, which I did not get financial aid. Basically, June the 1st is whenever all the financial aid situation was due, but I graduated May the 26th. So I didn't even know about this. I didn't start actually going up to the college until like I think after that date, but they said you could still try to turn it in anyways, but I don't know. And I didn't know what I was doing, so I just obviously didn't get it in time. But since the process was already done, I had it for the spring semester. Okay, so fall semester took 3 classes, learning frameworks that everyone has to take. Then with learning frameworks, I had to take that correct for my English. The first part of English, because the second part of English is writing, and I passed my writing TSI. So, um, I took those, and then got my credits. Then fall, I didn't take a mini muster, which you can take that. It's a class that's basically it's less than a month. The winter mini. That's how that goes. So I went to the spring semester. I took English. I took speech. Got that out of the way. Then I took my first math class that I needed to get out of the way because I didn't pass the math TSI. English. Then after that, finished English. Finished my little speech elective, and then called that a day. So I decided during this summer, which I just finished summer, I'm waiting for fall to come in. Excuse me, waiting for fall to come in. I took my government part 1 and 2, and I took my history part 1. I would have took my history part 2, but my counselor, excuse me, made a mistake with my schedule, so I didn't quite make the cut, tragically. Um, but it's fine because I still have more time, so I'm gonna take it soon. So that's how that goes. Now, I have to take math during the fall because they want you to get get your, whenever you don't pass, they want you to go in order. Summer is the exception. They let you take whatever extra classes and not have to do it during the summer, but they won't let you go any further unless you take the class to get prepare you to get to college level. So you can take more classes with it, but you have to incorporate that in your schedule somewhere, that you're getting enough classes to get you to the college ready level. So that's why I have to take math with his correct. So those two are just locked in. I had the choices: quantitative reasoning or statistics. I originally did statistics, but I not only went into rate my professor, I went to rate my professor. I knew of people who had this particular professor, and he's basically just asked around, and this professor is not the best. So that happened. Basically all that kind of swinged through wonderfully. Not all. So I moved to quantitative reasoning. Now this teacher, she's very good. I looked her up myself, and it was either her changed my math, keep him, or it was a different statistics teacher. The other statistics teacher, I went to the counselor, and the counselor didn't even suggest to me to take him. So I was like, oh, okay. She said, she gave me all sorts of subliminal messages and kind of all sorts of looks and stares, and she said, basically, was in the lines of, this is your only other option, with absolutely little to no confidence coming out of her. So I was like, hey, so I'm not going to take him either, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to say names of anybody I don't particularly like. I'll say names of people I do, but any particular people that I don't like, I try not to say names, because I don't want to be like that. People can change, and I don't want to have them known for that. So, um, so I went to I just changed math classes. And the lady told me also, since you'll be math ready, after, if they say you do need statistics to get to whatever particular university, you're going to already need more classes to get to your associate's in science degree. You can take this as an elective at some point, statistics, if you need to. It's fine. You can always get more credits. So that's how that went. So I was like, that's fine, but you need to take some sort of math. So I just moved over to quantitative reasoning. I'm taking those two classes that are locked in, which you already know that set up. Um, then I'm going to be taking my biology part 1 with its lab. Lab is once a week. Biology is every other day, so there we go. Those are 2 more classes. Then I'm going to be taking music appreciation, which is an elective, which I'm doing online, because kind of like, in a way, with the math, you would say, the professor was not recommended either. But the thing is, I could not find I cannot figure out the information when it came to her whenever I was trying to look her up for myself online. So it's like, I can't have any form of disrespect or anything like that, because I didn't personally I can't even find things about her, which is kind of questionable. The only thing I'll say is a little bit questionable, because at this point, having no information about you anywhere online, when you do work in a particular field where you should be known on websites about, revealing you. It's not like a gossip page. They automatically take away the information. If anyone's saying anything crude or awful or flat out lies, they take away that. It's strictly to know, to rate you, to see what you do as a particular professor. If we can't find you anywhere on this particular website, it is a tiny bit concerning. I'm not gonna lie. So, between not being able to find her on anything and knowing multiple people who are not only not a close friend who can, really swing me in the direction, and not an enemy of any sort, because I wouldn't be talking to you in the first place, more than like, let's be completely real. Just a bunch of mutual people telling me that, hey, she is not really recommended, so I kind of can't take any chances. If I see her, which I don't even know what she looks like, if or anything like that, of course, I'm not gonna have any sort of hate. I'm not gonna have any sort of judgment like that. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, you're in it bad. I didn't even give you a chance, because I knew you would have done bad to me. I just knew it. Like, because I at the end of the day, I don't know for a living fact that. So that's basically what happened. I decided to do online. for a class. So one online for one elective, and then philosophy is going to be there too. So that's how that's going to go. That's exactly how that's going to go. And then I'm going to work at the college. And that's just about it, honestly. Just a little part-time job at the college and call it a day. That's how I'm gonna be doing. I don't know about you, but this is just about it. I realized I didn't need to make this video too long. Yeah, that's just about it. I kind of mentioned everything. Kind of mentioned the certificate, a little bit about my past, what I want to do for about the next year. Take fall, spring, and I want to take a winter mini. So I need 3 electives basically. I'm taking 2 for the basic associate science, 42 credits, 42, 42 credits. I'm taking 2, and then I'm gonna take that winter mini. That class is about a month, about give or take. I'm gonna take the 3rd elective. Then I'm gonna basically need around 2 to maybe 3 electives. So I'm going to take one spring mini. I'm gonna take one of them, and I'm gonna take one spring, and then I'm gonna get that history that I wasn't able to take during this spring. So basically, spring I'm gonna take the biology part 2 in lab, and then I'm gonna take my other for my associate's science degree. Basically, how I said the class lab. I need to double it. So I'm gonna take 2 sciences and 2 labs. And then I'm gonna take history that I need to get that out of the way. And I'm gonna take one of those electives. Spring mini, I'm gonna take the other elective, and then summer I'm gonna take the other science, the other lab. So basically, you could say part 4 in its way. A, B, C, D, I guess, you know. I'm gonna take those 2 during those, during the summer. And then I think that should be just about it, because, that should be it, but you'd be shocked. There'll probably be another little class here and there I need to run through and take, so I would suggest, if you can, take classes during the take classes, take advantage each of your summers, especially if you're not working, you have enough money and you don't really have to work. Take college classes while you're still in high school, and if not, like, you really don't need off periods that much. I can see why it's a cool thing to have an off period, but if you know you're not even going to be doing anything, you could be real productive. Go ahead and do yourself the favor and just take classes during high school if you can. If you know it's just completely not possible, then you don't have to, but I'm petting the dog and now she's looking at me like she wants to bite me. Sorry about that. Just go ahead and take them, y'all. So that's basically my suggestions, and I want to say I love y'all. God bless y'all in Jesus Christ's name. And let me see if I can get the dog in the outro. Come here. There we go. There we go. If I would have just picked her up, she would have bit me. She's a sassy little old lady. Say goodbye. Oh, be quiet. Hey. She's a little old lady. So I want to say I love y'all. And stay tuned to my next video. And thank you so much for listening to what I want to do for the next year. Bye.